Alright, we're going to take a look at some of the new changes to Parkour, CreativeParkour, version 1.2.3. And I'll just read off the changelog. Added an item to change leaderboard's accuracy, changed from ticks instead of seconds. Because there are 20 ticks per second, it can get down to, I don't know, the 10th or the 100th of a second in the leaderboard times. So that's the cool thing. And this is the first time I'm seeing it too. So we're both getting the first look, first-hand preview, first impression kind of thing. Seeing all the updates. I'm probably one of the most active server admins for this plugin right now. I'm not I'm not the developer for it. I'm giving the developer suggestions on how to improve it and what our needs are, and basically what other, I think, multiverse server admins would want. So we kind of have this special relationship that I'm very thankful for. So we're going to take a look into the game. Check it out. This is on our multiverse server. We have a couple different worlds running on this server. And currently I am in the creative world. Let me go to MVTP parkour lobby. We still don't have any of this stuff set up for it yet, though. It's coming this week. Okay, so other changes. Improved special sign detection when playing. I'm guessing that was because of a complaint that we had that it was possible for very skilled parkour jumpers, runners, players to skip past the checkpoint by jumping on the very edge of a block, just the very, very tip of a corner, and they wouldn't set off a checkpoint. So I'm guessing he somehow did something to address that issue. I don't know what was done, but we'll get into the game here in a second. I'm just still reading over the logs. Added /CP messages command to disable checkpoint validation messages. Oh, so if you want to turn off the messages every single time you go through a timer or a checkpoint, it basically spams your chat. So now you can kind of disable those and run silently if you want, and basically just listen for the audible dings when you go through checkpoints. So it's, a quieter parkour run. You're not getting spammed with chat, and you can more easily chat with other players in different worlds instead of having your chat spammed with messages. So that was a suggestion that we made from our server to the developer, and he put that in. So thank you, Oblis. That's really cool. We'll see how it works when I get in here in a second. Change enable metrics to enable data collection and configuration in anticipation of future updates. So what's the difference between metrics and data collection? What kind of data are you collecting? I mean, this is running on my world and my server, so I would kind of like to know, for transparency, what kind of data you're collecting. I understand it's probably for metrics, but the change in the wording from metrics to data collection has me a little worried. Data collection being like, no, you cannot take, the IP addresses and UIDs of all of our players and use them for your own purposes. It has to be just for anonymous data collection, just for server metrics. So why the change in language there? Whenever you see a change in language like that, it's kind of, basically because of companies like Facebook now, where you see a tiny little word change and it's a whole different policy. I'm pretty sure that nothing nefarious is going on there, but the word change is, a little to be concerned with. And improved some messaging. I'm guessing that has to do with the language files. So let's get in here. We'll type CP play, and looks like subject X. Yeah, people are starting to make maps now, which I did not want quite yet. I still want to put this in the new lobby world, which hasn't even been created yet. We have the lobby, just not the world to put it in. So I wanted that to be like a week of its own just for members only, and currently anyone that's like a viewer or a guest that comes in can create their own map. So that's an issue with permissions that I haven't been able to sort out yet using the Group Manager plugin. So I thought I had it, but apparently something happened, I don't know what, and it's not working correctly. So that's kind of another, I guess a better integration of permissions. Not sure if that's possible. The ability to be able to, set up, I don't know, tie in with Group Manager or something so that there's like a menu system or something for permissions. Now, normally in most worlds it would be open for anyone, but I imagine large universes or multiverses like the Nexus or Hypixel or whatever, they don't want just anyone to be able to create a map. They have their own special group of map developers, level developers, that put this stuff out for public consumption. And we were kind of going in that direction, but we're not quite there yet. Basically, we're going to open it up so that we can see who can build maps and if they want to be in that map builder group for us. But we haven't reached that part yet. And I don't want to currently open it up to the public just yet. Very, very, very soon. Probably within a week. By the end of the week, probably. So we'll go into easy one. And we'll check out the accuracy first of the timer. So he said it's in ticks now. Okay, I got a checkpoint validated there. Let's see if we have any new menu options. Map options. Oh, that's for editing. Spectator mode, player visibility, leave, return to last checkpoint, return to start. So I'll return to start. Yeah, let me pull up chat here before I get too into this. Yeah, I can't even tell who's chatting in YouTube chat. YouTube chat is a joke. YouTube chat is a joke. I can't tell who said hello on what day. There's no timestamps. My own messages are like interspersed with messages from like different sessions that I've had. There's no new session. It reloads the chat from the last session. Anyway, that's on YouTube, and I want to focus on this plugin. So, yeah. What is that? Toggle leaderboard accuracy. Oh, damn. Leaderboard now displays time in ticks. A tick is, was that a 50th of a second? 500ths of a second. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty close. That's pretty accurate, right? Oh, and my time went way up. Okay. So instead of 76, 38 seconds or 760 ticks. That's neat. Now you would think the lower times are more impressive, but what we actually want are the higher times, because that gives us a greater range of accuracy. So we can see exactly in how many ticks somebody's done something. So Subject X ran this in 460 ticks, which I haven't even run these courses, like actually tried to run them since I've redesigned them. There haven't been many people that have. It probably looks like there was about 5 or 6 people in here. Oh, Obelisk came in here and ran it too. Cool. So, Obelisk has been in here testing. Yeah, Mr. Worm 480. So that's pretty close. So Subject X is actually first with 460, right? And Mr. Worm has 480, but that's in ticks. Now if we go to seconds, we can see Subject X is just 1 second faster than Mr. Worm in page. Well, if 1 tick... Okay, so the 460 is more than one tick. The difference between 460 and 480 is that makes no the math does not make sense there. Oh, it's 5/500ths of a second. Okay. So maybe the math makes sense. 20, 20, it makes sense. Okay. Yes, the math does check out. So let me pull up the changelog again. Improve special sign detection. Let's see if I can make this thing go off. This is not the right map for it. See if I can just barely hit the edge of it. That's not the right map for this. I want to say easy 2. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Basically, what I'm trying to do is just hit the corner of the block and make it impossible, or and skip the sign, but still hit checkpoint. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it here. That's basically what I was doing. So get a little bit closer. Yeah, I'm not able to do it now. Okay, so yeah, I think whatever he did to fix that is now fixed. So good job, man. Cool. That's another bug down. I don't know if it's a bug, but added /CP messages to disable checkpoint validation messages. So let's try that. CP messages. Checkpoint messages disabled. Cool. See, but now I'm getting spam with your timer has been reset. So it's kind of the same thing. It's not just a checkpoint, it's basically anything that's spam in chat. Oops. Yeah. That's spam. If somebody was trying to have a conversation in there, it would just get lifted right off the page within, you know, a couple of runs. It wouldn't take more than a couple minutes, so yeah, that's got to be part of, it's basically just chat spam. They want to be able to run in silent mode where they can have a conversation and not have it go off the page. So yeah, I think that needs to be next, is the timer reset. Alright, what's next? So that needs improvement. Enable metrics data collection. I don't know. We'll have to see what he says about that. Honestly, most admins really don't care about metrics because metrics are not for admins. Metrics, in a way, but metrics are usually for the plugin developers to know how well their plugin is doing in the Minecraft universe. How popular is it? How many servers are running it? How many servers are running this version? How many servers are running the updated version? You know, that kind of thing. But for admins, we would take a look at some of the metric data and try and figure out the popularity of plugins and maybe install a plugin that's very popular. But that doesn't always work because sometimes plugins become popular because of who is streaming them. You know, like I'm not gonna name any names, but there's a lot of very, very popular streamers out there that have like millions of followers kind of thing, and as soon as they play something, then it becomes, you know, instantly popular. They are what's the word, influencers, let's just say. They can have that popular influence in people, and that has something to do with it. Just because you make the world's best awesome plugin doesn't mean it's going to be a hit unless you have enough of the right people playing on it. So anyway, that's whatever. Improve some messages. I have no idea what I would be looking for as far as improved messaging. Yeah, you got me. I don't know. There's got to be a language file somewhere. So let's see if we can run some of this. Oh god, I suck. Minecraft parkour takes a little bit. I missed that. It's kind of like riding a bike, where after a while you just kind of get used to it. Ugh. Okay, so that all works. You have completed the parkour in seconds. Okay, well, oh, and it gives you the decimal place in seconds. So how do I toggle that again? Okay, there we go. It's because the old times were being recorded in seconds, but instead of just overwriting them or wiping out the leaderboards to make room, it's just basically converting everything. So now, any new person that runs will have that much more accurate time. I see what you did there. Very, very smart, Obelisk. Bravo, Obelisk. Bravo. I see what you did. So that's going to be cool. That's going to be better and more accurate from here on out going forward. So very cool. See, that's the thing about parkour is I could spend an hour in here just kind of like getting one run down really, really well, which is what most of the guys in our server do. They'll spend like an hour on just one course trying to get the best time they can. And I guess that's kind of the point of parkour, right? It's funny. Some of these, I mean, this is an easy course and you can complete it on easy, but it's also set up in a way so that advanced users, advanced players would have a really tough time getting the best time that they can. So it's like a combined easy and hard course all in one. That's kind of the way we designed them. And so it's on purpose. And yes, that jump is possible. Hey, improved my time. God damn it. Alright, well that's enough of that. So I just want to make a short video about the update. This is the CreativeParkour version 1.23 update by Obelisk PA. I really don't know what else to say about the plugin. Well, maybe I can. I wonder if I can go into game mode 3. I haven't tried that yet. Can I go outside the course now? In game mode 3? Nope, I still can't go outside the course in game mode 3. See, it does that. It like jitters you back. So this is what the plots look like. It's basically just like a plot me generator. It has a world seed. It's a seed generator, and you can define the size of the plots that you want, but I believe they have to be square. So ours is 150 by 150. because our old parkour courses, which you can see here, we created as straight runs, but they're 150, whatever blocks long. So we still needed to create a huge 150 block plot size in order to port those existing courses in. And in order to have the timers and everything, we couldn't just stack them all on one plot. They wouldn't have separate timers. So basically, we've got a lot of wasted space here just for the first 7 courses. And when you create your own course, you're put down into, the middle of 150, whatever. You're put in here in a blank spot. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, so here's my map. Wait. Parkour lobby. I wonder if I can teleport around. I can, so I can just TP out. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Happens sometimes. Pretty sure I discovered all this area. This is just part of my voxel map, so that I can see the area. So what I do for that is I just TP around, get rid of all that, get that off my map. Now, as you can see in CreativeParkour, unlike PlotMe, which has a square seed generator, CreativeParkour has a straight line, so it will just keep making a straight line of plots out to infinity. That's actually going to be kind of hard to administrate after a while. Let's say we get 100 courses. I don't want to have to, zoom out and go all the way, 100 courses away in a straight line if somebody's having a problem with a course. I mean, I guess I could do, CP play and get directly to the course. Still, I think I would still rather have it organized like a plotme generator where it's all compact in a square, and it basically creates new plots on the outside of that square and grows it, kind of like a snake, I guess, where it just winds it up. But the plotme generator is also random, so it does it randomly as it creates that spiral, whatever. It's probably an algorithm to it, I don't know. So let's take a look at, let's see what's over here. Oh, that didn't do it. Oh, can I not teleport straight into a course? Cannot teleport into a course. Yeah, I need to be able to teleport and fly around here like I would in a normal world. Ops need to have that kind of permission. That we only trust, very select people with op. So it's not like they're going to be, cheating in the game. We're not worried about that. Our admins are very trustworthy. So yeah, not having access, not being able to get somewhere, anywhere, in your own server, it's not a good thing as an admin. I could go directly into the course by typing out the course name, but let's again say that there's 100 courses and I see a problem from the outside. I don't know what the name of this course is. I don't know if this is subject X's or pages or one of 100 other people. So yeah, that's a drawback. I'm not a fan of that. And why are these two like joined together? What happened there? How did that happen? Oh, it's a shadow. But still, two of these have joined somehow. That's kind of weird. That has to be part of the update. Something happened with the update. That's unexpected. Oh wow, looks like he designed a pretty good sized long course there, so good for him. Yeah, something's going on with this plot generator. I don't know what's doing that. That's weird. Different size plot now? Plot sizes should oh, I don't think I changed the config. There's probably a problem with the config. Yeah. Well, that's something I'll have to look into later. Because when you update from like an old seed generator to a new one, or sorry, if you update from an old version of Parkour to a new version, and there's changes in the config files, those should port over, but sometimes they haven't. And if you edit the maps file, like I've done in the past and corrupted it, maybe that has something to do with it too. So there's a lot of different factors that Obelisk is going to have to come take a look at that, see what he thinks about that, because I have no idea. That's a developer thing. That's not an admin thing. Okay, so let's go back to, we'll just try Warp Parkour Lobby. Okay, and then I'll just go back into our survival world. And I'm in creative, so game mode 0. Okay, now I do home/home chest. Let me just make sure that I still have all my stuff here. Yeah, I store everything. That's just habit now because this plugin used to be deleting all of your inventory, so everyone on our server got into the habit of storing all their stuff in a chest before we go play parkour. Because as you can see, I have all diamond gear, and having all of your diamond gear just wiped in a survival world that's not good. So I don't know if it's currently still wiping anyone's stuff. I have not had a single complaint though. After 2 weeks of parkour, no one has complained about having anything wiped after playing parkour. Even logging off in parkour, haven't had any of those complaints either anymore. And yes, that used to be an issue, so I think that they fixed that. So we'll just go back to spawn. Go back into parkour, in creative mode. Just check out the CP create. Last edited map. I'm pretty sure I should not have any maps. Yeah, every map that I have that was editable is now published. So once you publish a map, you can edit it, but it's not in your last edited maps. So you would have to go into the course and then do CP edit. So yeah, everything looks like everything in the plugin is working pretty good, except for the one seed generator issue that I saw, and the timer span still going on. Everything looks pretty good. Alright, so that is Parkour update version, sorry, not Parkour, that is CreativeParkour update version 1.2.3 by Obelisk PA out of France. Bonsoir.